All right, let me tell you. This is what it looks like, or what I look like. And maybe you, if you put in hours on your job, 12 hours during the week, still got it. It's important. I'm exhausted as hell, but gotta keep the physique going. Gotta keep it staying in shape. You can call me old swole if you want to. It doesn't even matter. But you know I'm maintaining and managing the DorightCave. So, what I'm going to do today is exercise for shoulders when you're exhausted from work and don't feel like coming to the gym. You just say, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. But this time, you gotta make it happen anyway. No excuses. No excuses. So, we're not gonna touch any free weights because obviously I'm tired, and if you work a lot of hours, you're tired. So you don't want to do anything to injure yourself mistakenly or, just it up. So we're going to stick with the machine weights. That way we won't hurt ourselves, won't jerk, won't be out of position, the form will be good, and we're going lightweight, go through the motions. So I'm not making no excuses because I'm tired. So I don't want you to make any excuses because you're tired. So anyway, let's go to work. Shine over there so they can see where we're headed. To the DorightCave. All right. And on that, follow me. Let me tell you something. Every time I miss a day, it feels like I get weak. And it takes me like 2-3 days before I start feeling strong again. Especially when I'm doing these pull-ups. That's my warm-up. So, instead of me making an excuse and not coming, I just get here and go through some motions, and I don't know, maybe after 2-3 sets, all of a sudden the blood pumps up and I get hyped. And then I'm like, oh, I'm ready. So no matter how tired I come in here, I always leave out feeling like strong as hell, real strong. So what I'm gonna do right now is that if you making excuses, I'm pointing the finger at you because you don't have no excuse but being lazy sitting on your butt. I'm not making no excuses. 58 years old and don't have nothing else to do but to keep myself alive and healthy and well. So, let's get this thing going. Got a few clips for you. I'm gonna get my tired ass up here on these pull-ups and get strong. I think I become even stronger when I work out when I'm a little exhausted because my energy level changes big time. You should try it. Right now, we're getting ready to demonstrate and show the proper way to work the traps. On some people, maybe big time bodybuilders, you see the trap sticking up real big, especially when they do a crowd pose. Some that's being, for definition, staying toned. You see them looking with a nice little frame with their shoulders. This is part of the shoulder exercise. I'm gonna do a couple of reps for you so you can see the proper way to do it. Remember, the traps are in the back, not in the front. Get the proper stance. Break forward. Best to keep the chin in the chest. That way you can work full traps. Position. It's a great way to do it. Get the blood pumped up in there. So when you get ready to do your shoulder exercise, front and back, you're nice and pumped and you're warmed up real great. This machine here is a shoulder press machine. Instead of us doing the military press with the free weight bar, I'm going to use the machine. Remember at the beginning of the segment I said, this is the type of workout you do after a good 12 hours. 16 hours, however many hours you work that day or all week. You come in and you use the universal machines. That way you still get your workout and you don't hurt yourself. So you make sure your seat is properly adjusted. Use moderate weight. I don't know, just to start off with maybe about a good 8 reps. I probably do it like 80 pounds. What I like about the machine weights is that you cannot cheat. Reason being is because the seat is set in position. So when you're exhausted, you won't hurt yourself, but you will get the full effect of your shoulder exercise. Watch. Position, up. Full stretch, halfway down. Stay isolated on the shoulder. Remember, do not do these exercises holding your breath. You must breathe. I'm going to do lateral raises. What they're good for is the roundness and the fullness of the shoulder. Make it look real nice in tight shirts, nice blouses. The motion is more like this. I'm going to do a couple of reps for you so you can get an idea exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, make sure your seat is in the right position. This one happens to already be in the right position. You don't want to take it all the way up. You want to bring it shoulder width. Just raise up, then back down. All the way up like this, you may injure yourself. You don't want to do that. Watch. Right there. Head up. What that does, it gives you the fullness in your upper shoulder part here. It's called lateral raises. See the position? Let me bend over so you can see how it looks. See there? When you fold, pose like that. All right. Very strong and a lot of blood pumped up in there. I just showed you a routine from being exhausted, making no excuses, still hitting the gym anyway, just like I'm supposed to. This is my third thing. This is my passion. Hopefully it's yours also. But like I always say in the DorightCave, you must do some cardio at the end of everything. Without the cardio, you won't get what you really need. Get that heart rate up, expand those lungs, get the definition that you need. I want you to join me again at DorightCave. Same Do-Right channel, same Do-Right time. I want to send a special shout out to my queen for video queen, do all the videotaping for me. Thank you, Mackenzie M. Charlton. I want to send out a shout out to my editing queen. Thank you, Sibel E. Charlton. Don't want to leave them out because without them, none of this would be. And I just want to do a big shout out to them and tell them thank you very much for such a great job. Now, I done ate the iron. Now let me get up here and enjoy this tread.
with